I didn't really get camera ready, but
Oh, that doesn't matter.
On these calls, it doesn't matter. In all honesty, you'll move on from that pretty quickly. By the time you go through this journey, I've come on after jogging or after walking and sweating and in the morning and hats on and all sorts. Oh, I'm actually showered this morning. That's a good thing. All right. So you don't have to worry about that with us.
Oh, goodness.
Ever.
Okay, I'm going to throw my headphones on here.
Great.
Okay. Yeah.
Here, hang on. Just got the family here behind me, so I thought I can hear you better this way.
That's fine. I'll better swing around again to get more light as well. So
yeah, my lighting's a little bit weird.
That's all right, because I'm in my parents' house here in Tasmania, so I'm staying here. So it's not my usual environment, so you don't get the light. It's all over the place trying to get organised. But
it looks good. It looks really good, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's good.
I had a couple of questions. Okay. So one of the questions I had is with the couples that are in the SFM together, they are only under one membership, correct?
That's right.
Okay. Because as you know, my goal is to get my husband to get out of his job. And now that I've gone gold, I am interested down the line doing the silver, like doing the importing. And I said to him yesterday, I kind of looked through it and I said, hey, honey, if this is something you want to do on the side or when you're working nights and it's quiet and you want to look at this, because then that way I can't even look at it right now. Yeah. It's just totally off to the side from what I'm focusing on. So if, you take that on, that could get us rolling in the future a lot faster with another facet of the business.
That's awesome.
So I just wanted to kind of confirm that was good, that we can work together.
Definitely.
I can give him my password. He can go on and
we have a couple. We have a couple that they're members in our team, and they have literally. That's what happened. Samiha actually signed up for the SFM business, and she was the one that was really interested in developing her coaching program as well as coming on board for the affiliate side of the program. And we met them in Phoenix. That was amazing. And her husband came to Phoenix. And he really got fully engaged after that Momentum Day there. That was amazing. And then he decided that he wanted to do the Import Expert. And so they went and attended that 30-day challenge for Import Expert. And they came out on top. It was only announced a week ago that they won an all-expenses-paid trip to China.
That's exciting.
How amazing is that? And that's him embracing the Import Expert side of it. And so she's got that option of a coaching business and affiliate, and he's got that option of doing the importing expert.
Wow.
Yeah. So
are they, you just pick a product or some products and then you advertise onto, I just kind of took a quick look just to make sure he'd be able to look at it right as a beginner, and of course he can. So he doesn't need to know anything that I know. He can just take right off on that for now. So is that basically what it is, though, is you pick a product or two and then you learn how to advertise it on?
Yeah, I think it's done through Amazon. And what they do is they have all of the agents and the connections in China that can source, because that's the most critical part, is knowing how to source your product in China, having the right agents to do the work that you trust. And then it's all about the cartage and the shipping. And I think I don't know a lot about it, but Amazon help to hold the product and then distribute the product. And so, that's very limited knowledge on it. What you can do, though, is your journey starts to progress. And if that's the route that you want to go down, we could always arrange a mastermind call with Samiha and Faisal, and maybe that could be something that, once that that's the route or the path that he wants to go down, that definitely could be a possibility that we could arrange in the new year. So,
the way I kind of look at this whole thing is that I think eventually I would like to have my irons in a few fires, to make sure there is enough income coming in. Yeah. So, it always was my intention to try different not try, but, you know, learn this one perfectly,
Yes.
get it going, then
Yes.
learn this one, get it going,
Yes.
you know, just kind of dabble in a few things, get a few things going so that the income is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's great.
I would agree. However, there is always this too many shiny objects, because once you
Yes.
start to scatter your own self, it will
Yes.
become more and more challenging on where to put your energy.
Mm.
It's always been said
point.
and considered that affiliate sales is the quickest way, because they want you earning income. They want you to be up and running and be independent. So focusing on that till you get to a certain number, like I would recommend focusing on the one thing till you get to that number, and then you know then that you can start to diversify. However, if it's two of you in the business, that's a whole different ball game. I mean, you could focus on one area, he could focus on another area, and so that would definitely double or leverage your time, really, and leverage everything that you're doing. So
that's what I was thinking. I'd get him out of that job quicker, you know, yet.
Yes.
And I told him, I said, I can't even look at it. Don't even, I don't
That's
want,
it,
you know.
see? Yeah.
Yeah. That's
see?
great.
Yeah,
That's great.
and that's good. You focus on what you want to focus on, what you want to build, and that could be awesome for him to actually focus on something a little bit different and and do that. That would be amazing.
So I mean, they do have extensive training there. I know that because they have to have extensive training, and you get to use all of their contacts as well because you're working with them. So yeah, I mean, you know, it was just such a wonderful thing for us to see Samia and Faisal going down that path and owning it, you know, and then coming out on top. It was really, really gratifying for us too.
Yeah.
So
that's so funny.
It's awesome. It's
so funny. And Mike and I, we met in computer programming school. It was only a year of, you know, a college. We met there, but we were so broke. He went back to his old job in the oil patch, and I moved in with him out in the middle of the boonies. We've never used our computer skills. So it's kind of like, this is 20 years later. 20 years later, we've come full circle. We're back to the computers again. It's kind of weird.
That's amazing. It's very cool.
We sort of went to school just to meet, I think. You know,
Yeah.
I had thought all these things. I mean, everything has changed. We were learning, you know, how to write code and stuff, but you had to learn each individual language. So we have the understanding of writing code, but that's about it. You know, everything else has to be from scratch again, but that's okay.
It helps though.
Yeah,
that does help.
It does. Yeah.
It does help because it just helps your level of understanding things, like knowing that code is there, knowing that you need to copy and paste code, and knowing even sometimes you would most probably recognize some of the codes that are being delivered to you in that whole creation of, I don't know, putting pixels and doing all sorts. You'll be able to recognize that through that.
You will.
Well, you
I mean,
will.
This is 20 years later, right? So the code is just, it looks like foreign now, but I understand what code is anyhow.
Yes.
That's about it. 20
that's
years.
Okay. That makes a difference.
You have a foundation there. Yeah. You have the foundation of understanding. Yeah, for sure.
It is. It's kind of neat. So I had another question. Now I would really like to get my website up and running for the resort, and it's going to be basic. I just want them to be able to, because I'm having to keep answering customers about the prices of the cabins and stuff. It's so much work. And I gave this to a man that he's doing it for free. To make a long story short, the website's been terrible for a couple of years, just terrible. And I'm finding it's making a lot of work for me, and I really need to get in there and do it myself. But I'm uncomfortable with my understanding. Can I go into, what is is it Aweber that is where you design? Is it Aweber?
Digital Business Lounge. Digital Business Lounge, yeah.
Okay. And so there isn't a specific program. Is it Aweber in there?
It's WordPress. WordPress. Yeah.
WordPress is where I would design a website.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm getting those mixed up.
That's okay. That's okay.
I did.
If you can think, if you think of Aweber as Aweber is where your leads go, where you build your list. Yeah.
A Weber. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you were saying actually on the call yesterday, Trish, about, and I was trying to, follow it because I really do need over the Christmas, I do need to work a little bit on this website because I have told a few people, check out our website January 1st. It'll be, it'll have all the information. So I do want to jump in there, and it's going to be fairly easy. I just want to, get in there, get it done, and then it's running. And it's, the most contact I'm going to have is via email with the customers, and then that's done. I don't even have to look at it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a really terrible website, and I think it has hurt our business. So, but I'm not advertising or anything. Actually, I had a Facebook ad running, and I was spending about $30 a month all summer last summer, and I got just in Edmonton, just in the local city close to us, and I was doing fantastic with responses, but the website was terrible.
Okay.
So I was having to answer all the questions, and it was too much. So sometimes I wouldn't get to the answering them, and then I'd find it 2 months later. Oh my Lord, somebody put a message in here. And so, so I do need to get this straightened out. So if I go into WordPress now, and I have a domain for the resort, okay, I can use that domain, and I can use WordPress, and then I can actually use that.
Yes.
Is there,
so is your website hosted somewhere else at the moment? I would imagine that it is.
Yeah. So when you say hosted, like I have purchased a, anchorinresort.ca domain. And I was thinking of just calling him and going, okay, how can I take my domain back and put my stuff on my domain? So, because he's an instructor, he knows what he's doing. I don't.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Okay. And that's my real estate, right? That's
exactly right.
Okay.
Yes, you own it.
Okay.
Then there's a process, I believe, in DBL, and it says something like,
is it
it'll say
outside provider? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you showed that. Did you show that? You showed that on the webinar, I think, didn't you? You did.
Yes, I did.
You did. So go and revisit our recording webinar. Just fast forward it to that place where Chris was showing exactly where you click on a link, and it's there about an outside provider. If you're bringing in a domain name, you must click on that link in DBL. It's DBL, isn't it? Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is. So in order for me to work with any domains, I probably have to integrate it into the DBL, whether it's outside purchase or inside purchase. Is that correct?
That's right.
It takes 24 hours or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I know what I can do. Okay. And so that's enough about that, because I think, otherwise I should be good. It's just that, everybody's always talking about SFM, and that's where my focus is too. It's just that I have this little nagging thing in the back of my head wanting to get this done and just get it out of my mind so I don't have to think about it anymore. So
that's a good thing.
You guys know.
Yeah. That's a good
Just,
thing. The reason why I say that is because I have another website that I need to do exactly the same as that. So I'm hearing my own voice right now. That's something that needs to be tidied up. I need to do the same, right? So I'm right there with you.
It's just nagging.
It's nagging me. You're spot on.
Yeah.
I'm glad we've had this call because I've got to do something too. All right. So I'm right there with you. So maybe we should be accountable to each other on that. I've got to
I'll
tie
ask
it
you
up.
next time.
Yeah. I've got to tie it.
We're probably not going to talk again until after Christmas. Is that where we're at?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to go in. I think we're going to have like the first 2 weeks off in Jan, or just I think
just
we're back about the 8th of January. So if you go into our and now you can go to Lead Your Lifestyle and book, because we're making that calendar for our members only.
Okay.
I'll be sending an email out to you guys to tell you all about that. I'll send one out before Christmas, and then I'll send one out just before the 8th of January, probably around the 5th of January.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
All right. So we'll be available in that time.
That'll be great. I have one more little silly question that I had written down, and that was, I noticed that when I'm watching the videos on the training on the SFM through Chrome, that darn thing keeps shutting off on me. Do you know how to shut that off? You've never had that happen?
Yes.
It's like it times out.
Yes, it does. It does. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
It gives you about 45 minutes or something, and then it times out. If you have your browser open, what I've found is within that time frame, if you refresh the open browser, not the one that you're watching, but the one of your back office. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good
I think
tip.
that refreshes it. Yeah.
You're watching away, and if you don't look and see about where you are once in a while,
I know.
Then you gotta start thinking where you were.
I know, that is very annoying, especially when you're on webinars and everything. That's super annoying. Yeah, that's a very good point. Okay.
Okay, I'll try and do that refreshing thing and see how that works for me.
Yeah.
But otherwise, really, I'm just diving right into the AWeber. I've watched a couple of the videos, took notes from both videos with Jay Williams. Simple lead capture. I am just about ready to. I've been playing a little bit with it, but now I'm ready to go on to the WordPress and get into making the website. So I kind of, I really wanted to get something little out there before Christmas, just to be excited that something's out there working. But one of the things that was on my mind is when you go into the link generator, there's places where you can have a landing page and a thank you page that's done by Stuart or SFM.
Yes.
So I don't actually need to do my own landing page and thank you page right now. I could implement that, but I would never know how to, I don't think. Unless it is, well, I can't use them on Facebook, right?
That's right. That's right. You can use them on Bing, but you can't use them on Facebook. Okay.
So maybe that's what I should do, is just dabble a little bit in Bing and just use SFM's landing page, SFM, just for before Christmas and just kind of see what it does.
Do that.
Yes. I would definitely recommend that, because it's all well and good to have this. If you don't try something out, you don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
So I definitely go and try it out. Do a little bit. There's a little bit of there's not a lot around Bing, but I think Bing can. They might have a little bit of training that you can do.
Okay.
But I don't think there's much in SFM about Bing itself. Yeah. So you'd have to go to Bing and find out. But
so it'd be my understanding from remembering putting on my resort onto Facebook, which was very basic, is that I would be able to, Bing would provide me places where I can put my links from the link generator, saying, okay, this is your landing page, this is your, and then maybe, okay. So that sounds fairly easy. I think that I could handle that.
I think you could easily. I think you could.
Okay.
The other thing
I just kind of wanted to throw
Crystal, Pexels.com, that's come to my mind. Pexels, spelled PEXELS.com, have free photography that's stunning. So for your resort, you will be able to find, rather than relying on your own photos, there will be photos in there that you can rely on. That's going to be, photography based, professional photographers. Because I used some from 4 Tasmania blogs. I looked through some stunning landscape pictures. You could really give the wow factor to your website through visual photos that are available to you. And that's available, Chris, correct? She can use those on, because we use them on our blogs. So PEXELS.com, and you're going to get a selection, so many, and they upload it every day. Daily photos are uploaded by photographers that just want to be recognized, or just to have their photos out there. I mean, they get to a point where they start charging, but there are plenty there that's free and available to you. Just dress up your website, like give it the wow factor.
Right on. Great. Thank you. That's great information. Perfect. Yeah, I think.
Awesome. I'm going to look forward to seeing this website.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have to pull my finger out and start getting moving on mine too. Yes.
Well, I did do a little bit of a business one for Facebook, and I really, really like it for the SFM.
Good.
And I'm in love with it, but
Good.
it's just sort of sitting behind there for now.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
When you're ready, you can share with us. When you're ready, you can just send it in. Now, we've created that little group in Messenger. So for the three of us so that we can connect. So if you have to ask questions or connect, then just do that and send links through or whatever you want to send through. You can. All right.
Okay, wonderful. That sounds fantastic.
That's awesome.
Well, you guys have an amazing Christmas. And I'm going to keep working as much as I can, as much as I can. It's where I want to be doing. So I have to pull myself away to go and visit with family for a few days.
I know. Do all those things I know, but it's because you become very passionate about what you're doing, and sometimes you'd rather be in that than anywhere else.
That's right.
I know. We know. We completely understand. But just do your obligatory things that you have to do.
Yes.
And then you've got all that time to spend on your business. So that's brilliant. But we're available for you, Crystal. So if you do need anything, and keep in mind the elite calls as well, right? With Justin Wolf, because they're regular. You just have to check your calendar, your training calendar, see what's there and start scheduling in like, I might do a wake-up call once a week. See if it's unfortunate for us. It's really bad time zones, but you're in America there. And it's going to be very, very convenient for you to be able to pick up that American time zone. So, the wake-up calls are great. The elite calls are great. So just have a look at your calendar and see if there's a regular thing that you can attend. But that elite call is brilliant. Just being there live and just watching it play out and unfold. Justin Wolf is incredible. Cool.
He is incredible.
Cool.
I really try and make time. I'm
going to see if I can make the one. There's one on the 28th of December. I'm going to say, because I think Renee, one of our members, has penciled herself in for that one as well.
Okay.
So
it's the 29th for me. Yes.
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 So I might see if I can so check your calendar. And if that is convenient for you, then we're going to try and get onto that one.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Awesome. No, we're going to be the 29th. So
no, it'll be the 20. Let me check. Let me quickly check.
It's the 29th for me because I was looking. I look for Justin Wolf. I do.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Isn't he good?
Yeah.
Yes, he's incredible. So actually, the only thing that'll prevent us is that we're going to be traveling it's about 6 hours from my auntie's place around that date, and I don't know which, but I'm going to definitely keep my sights on it and hopefully be able to. I actually do have Wi-Fi that I can put in the vehicle that's mobile, so I may be able to do it regardless.
Yeah, that's it. You can
right.
just sit in traveling, and then you can actually have a listen to it while you are, because I've done that in the car while I've been traveling, and I'm just looking at the 28th. That's actually you're right. It's actually the 27th. He's got one on the 27th and he's got one on the 29th.
Oh.
And that is New York time. That is New York time. So the 27th and the 29th. I'm not sure which one that she would be on. Renee must be registering for the one on the 27th because that would be the 28th for us.
Yeah, that's right. That'd be right.
Okay.
So
what time is the one on the 27th?
The 27th is at 3 p.m.
Okay,
Eastern.
So that's 1 o'clock my time.
Eastern.
And then the 29th?
The 29th is 11 a.m. Eastern.
So that's 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
11 a.m. So there we go.
So he must have added one because he must have added that 27th 7th or something, because I seen the 29th. I didn't see the other one.
Okay. So the 11 a.m., I don't think I'll be on that one because that is insanely early for us. But the 3 p.m. is about 7 a.m. for us. So I could definitely be on that one.
Okay. That sounds wonderful. Well, I will definitely make time to do that. Definitely.
Brilliant.
So,
all right, Crystal, such a pleasure as always.
Yeah,
and
always is.
Yes.
Always a pleasure. And I want to also say one thing. Thank you so much for our coaching call last week, because it inspired the basis of our whole mastermind webinar.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
I just want to say thank you for that, because it was so valuable to create what you, and it inspired from you. That checklist will just form the basis of moving forward for people and form the basis of our future webinars as well. So I just wanted to acknowledge you for that as well.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. And it's wonderful to know that I'll have a checklist for my people as well.
Yes,
and
definitely.
if we can keep building on that checklist together, it's going to be one awesome checklist.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not going to be, there's definitely gaps, and there's even gaps in the one that we've done, because we've just decided that we need to add up more stuff on it this morning. So,
Yeah. Well, it's been a while since you've been there. It's easier for someone like me to do it because I'm there. I'm here.
Yes,
you know,
I'm
the one looking around and seeking it out. So I can definitely add to it too, and then maybe share it back with you if you want.
That'd be awesome.
That would be good.
Sure.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
All right, Crystal.
Really good.
Have a lovely Christmas.
Wonderful Christmas.
You bet. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.